Hi, Angie here. I have a question from Helen. She says, I love someone that hasn't loved me back for many years. The pain and suffering hasn't gotten easier. I need help to let go. I've tried many times, but still the sadness is breaking my heart in 1,000 pieces. I feel so lost. So let's reach out to Judah for Helen. Hello, dear Helen. Hello, dear one. Thank you for reaching out. We hear the cry of your heart to be loved. And this is the universal cry of all souls, to be loved. And the truth is, my dear, you are loved. You are dearly, dearly loved and treasured throughout the universe by source energy and so many, many beautiful souls of which you are connected and a part. And unfortunately, it feels that because this one who is very important to you, this one in whom you have invested so much of your time and energy and care and love, does not respond, there is a lie received into your being that you are unlovable, and this is not true. That you are unlovable and unloved, and neither is true. And unfortunately, when these sorts of situations go on for a very long time, this can become a deeply rooted subconscious belief in your being. Now, this is the truth. The one whom you love that is unable to love you back is not able. And this has nothing at all to do with you and everything to do with their own hurt and wounding. You see, hurt people, and healed people, heal people. And so we know this is a really large ask, but we are going to ask you to please not take it personally. Not take it personally. For nothing that you have done or could have done or should have done differently would have changed the outcome, because you cannot change the other. And this is a huge deception that is bought in mass by so many people in the culture, that if they just love the other more, it will change them. And this is a deeply rooted lie in the culture that causes a lot of pain. So the task for you right now, dear, is to love yourself. And this sounds like a trite meme. You see it and hear it everywhere. Love yourself. Love yourself. It is hard to know how to do that when you have unconscious programs that you are unlovable. So take the next right step in this moment to show love for yourself. And if your subconscious mind is misaligned with this truth, the higher truth that you are completely loved and lovable, then you can use your imagination here. You can imagine, if I were a loving parent of a precious child, what would I do in this moment to love that child? You must begin to see yourself as a hurt and needing child, a child in need of love, and you must begin to see your higher self as an eternally wise and loving, unconditionally accepting parent, which your higher self is. Your higher self is the expression of the eternal Father, Mother, God, which is full of undying love for you and your inner child. And so, though you may not be able to experience this in the moment, begin by imagining, what would a loving parent do for me right now in this situation? What would a loving parent do? Indeed, just this morning, this vessel was speaking to a family member who was hurting, and lashing out in anger and pain, and saying some very, very mean things in the attempts to deflect and protect their own heart. And so this was an opportunity for her to practice what she preaches, not to take it personally. And what would a loving parent do for her in that moment? A loving parent would say, it's okay, sweetie, you don't have to listen to what that person is saying. What they're saying is not true. Let's go in another room. And so you see, the loving thing she did for herself and the other was to say, I need to hang up now. I love you. And she hung up the phone. Because allowing someone else to hurt you is not going to heal them. And allowing them to hurt you while they're hurting is not going to make them feel better, and it could potentially wound you as well if you take it personally. We hope this helps you, my dear. We hope this helps, dear Helen. You are loved. Begin this journey with this simple practice and let us know how you're doing. So thank you, Helen, for this question. And I also wanted, this is Angie, I just wanted to recommend that you read The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a very, very powerful and enlightened short work. I do believe wholeheartedly that Don Miguel Ruiz is an enlightened being. And I do believe he has some real keys in this area for you. So please read that and let us know how you're doing. Thank you.